How you doing, everybody? It's been a minute since I've posted a video here on my YouTube channel. But all that's getting ready to change because I have a big announcement that I'm getting ready to make to everybody that's been following me on my TikTok account, my Facebook. No more Instagram because I just don't do it anymore. I don't have Twitter either. I just got my YouTube, Facebook, and my TikTok. Right? My TikTok is Jason D Good. At Jason D Good. JASONDEGOOD. No E on the end. Jason D Good. Pronounced just the way it sounds. Right? And then and then you'll see other links there, you know what I mean? There's a link to my YouTube channel on my TikTok for Chinny Chinless. You know, that's a whole different name. This name here is Chinny Chinless. And that's because I did it because of the character that I have on my TikTok. You know what I mean? And I've had 3 TikTok accounts shut down. This is my 4th TikTok account, and I'm already in the red zone. They've already flagged me a few times. So, you know, I got to be careful because what I'm getting ready to tell you is pretty cool and very important to me. So, you guys know that have been following me for years that, you know, I bounce back and forth from Los Angeles to Delaware, you know, every September, you know, I normally take off. I try to be there before October the 1st because I put, you know, Maniac out from the 15th of October until Halloween. And, you know, I make pretty good money in costume, you know what I mean, as a street performer there in Santa Monica in my one spot that I stay at all the time. And it's going to be totally awesome this year because the food trailer is now gone from the corner of Colorado and Ocean, and that leaves the sidewalk bench opened up for me to stand on under them lights. So I'll draw a lot of attention, you know, this Halloween. So I've decided to take this journey across the country by foot, walking across the country. From Harrington, Delaware, straight to Los Angeles, California. We're pretty much all the way into Santa Monica. So, you know, that's going to be crazy because you can't walk on the interstates. So this is going to be a very interesting journey. Now, I've been watching other videos on YouTube of people walking across the country, and I've seen them pick up rides, you know what I mean, stay in hotels, you know what I mean, they're paid for by people that know that these guys are walking across the country and doing it for, you know, their charity or for the cause that they're doing it for, which could have been for a service member, or could have been for a family member that passed away. Either way, they were doing it for a good reason. And they got some recognition on the news when they got into Illinois through the Chicago Tribune and the TV. So that helped them out from Illinois all the way to San Francisco. You know, just with their information being out there and getting the support of these good, great Americans that want to see people like them succeed and get where they're going on foot is just amazing, man. And some of the video footage that I watched of these 2 guys that I watched yesterday on YouTube was totally awesome. Their pictures were great. I've seen a lot of that terrain because I've been across the country like 6 times in a vehicle and by bus, twice, I think, or 3 times by plane. And, you know, I've seen all that terrain on the land and from the sky. And it's pretty cool. It's beautiful, beautiful country, beautiful pictures, panoramic photos that are going to be totally awesome. And I want to document it all and put it right here on this YouTube channel. So I'm probably going to change up the name. I'm going to do a little bit of work on my YouTube channel and pretty much focus on this journey going across America back to Santa Monica, California, or basically LA. I got a friend of mine who lives in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? He's getting ready to move from USC into the valley up to Van Nuys and into a 3-bedroom apartment. And, you know, he wants me to come stay there with him because he needs some help. He's had some medical issues. He's had some surgery done to him. He's had some shit removed from his stomach, like tumor shit. And he's not 100% healed yet. So he kind of needs someone to help him out. He trusts me. He knows that I'm a big guy. I can help him out because he's a big guy, 6'4", 265 pounds. He's a big man. You know what I mean? So, you know, I want to do this. Now, a lot of people are going to ask me, you know what I mean? How come you just don't fly, bro? You know what I mean? Why take a chance going across this country in the dead middle of the summertime, knowing that there's not hurricanes, but tornadoes and bad weather going across the country, and I'm going to go right through the plains. I'm going to get to see that. Maybe I'll meet some of them them storm chaser dudes and take some shelter with them or something. You never know what's in the path. And that's what I like about the idea of putting the backpacks on, a good pair of walking shoes, take care of my feet, stay hydrated, and start rocking and rolling. You know what I mean? Put a few $100, not just 100 or two, but maybe 300 or 400 in my wallet. You know what I mean? Or put that away on a card or something. You know what I mean? And bury that shit in my backpack to where I'm not going to lose it nowhere, and start making the walk, man. You know what I mean? But something tells me to try to get a ride from Dover over to Interstate 70. You know what I mean? I would have to cross a bridge of water, and you can't do that on foot. So there's going to be times where I'm going to have to take a ride, because I was telling my boy yesterday, I was like, yo, man, to really truly say you've walked across this country, you can't take no rides. You can't take any rides. So, you know, I don't want to take no rides unless I have to take a ride. You know what I mean? Whether that's the police telling me you can't be walking out on this road, we'll take you on to the spot where you'll be safer walking, that's fine. You know what I mean? That happened to me going through Georgia. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think it would be cool. I'm looking for someone to take the trip with me. Anybody here on the East Coast that sees this video, if you want to take the trip with me, in the description, my phone number is there. You can just call me. Or better yet, I take it back. I'll just put information. I'll put a contact. You just reach me on Facebook. I'll put my Facebook information there. Contact me on Messenger. I like Messenger. I don't have the WhatsApp. I don't have the Google Hangout shit. And my phone's down right now. I'll put my number up. If you want to give me a call and you take interest in this and you want to do it, you want to hook up, you want to talk, get to know each other and meet up and take this journey together, there's the phone number right down there and the contact info. Hit me up. And you know, I got some support from people that's across the country. You know what I mean? The path that I want to go is the path that I have friends that I'm friends with on Facebook that live right off that interstate. You know what I mean? So going through Kansas, you know what I mean, Missouri, whatever, it's 70. I got to take that. So I'll go by Kansas City and St. Louis. You know what I mean? But you just can't walk that highway. So that's what I'm thinking. Am I going to have to take a ride? Am I going to have to, you know, try to find somebody I can travel with to go across this country? Or are there going to be secondary roads off these interstates that I can walk on? I'm going to go to Google Earth in a little bit, and I'm going to zoom in on these interstates and see what's next to them. See how far off the beaten path I'm going to have to be just to be legal, because I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to get in no trouble going across the country for walking on an interstate. I mean, some states it's illegal. I know government highway, I know it's not going to happen. It's owned by the United States of America's government, you know, each interstates. You're just not allowed to walk on them. So, hell, you can't even do it out on Route 1 here in Delaware. You know what I mean? So, and I don't want to put my thumb out. I don't really want to fly a sign unless, you know, I'm trying to save what I've got on me and hope the sign will help feed me, because I can fly a sign. I'm good at it. I know the hot spots all over the place. I know what places. I know where to go to make money or to get food. You know what I mean? So that's not a big deal. Not sweating none of that. I think I'll eat just fine going across the country. I'll have a few things in my chest pack. The pack that I'm going to have in front of me is basically going to be food, nutrition. I want to put stuff in there that I can eat on, granola bars. I want to keep, you know, I need to get a Camelback. I mean, a Camelback is a must. I mean, that way I can at least stop at stores and go in and get water, fill up my Camelback, put some ice in it, and continue on down the road. So I got to build up my package around my body to where it's comfortable. You know what I mean? So, and maybe a Camelback on my back and then my backpack on the Camelback. You know what I mean? Or maybe put the Camelback down inside the backpack somehow. There's a slot in the back of my backpack where it would fit down in there. But when you put water in it, it blows it up. So I don't know. It's something I might have to put to the chest or put in the chest pack. I got to figure it out. I got to get one first and just test it and see how it's going to work. I think my boy has one, but I'm not going to get his. But I can use his as an example just to see how it's going to work if I do tuck it away in one of these bags. But more video coming soon. I didn't mean to really burn it up for 10 minutes, but that's the goal. That's what I'm going to do. That's what's going to be posted. So stay tuned and have a good day.